morning, Coryell and Pottinger's class. This is a combined video for both classes. 6.4 area and perimeter of complex shapes we just finished. Let's talk about it, shall we?
You shall.
A complex figure is a shape made up of what, everybody?
Two or more basic shapes.
That should be a little bit louder because there's two classes. Let's try that again. A complex figure is a shape made up of?
Two or more basic shapes.
Awesome. Basic shapes could be things like?
Square, triangle, parallelogram, rectangle.
Separate, these are called basic shapes, right?
Yes.
But if I put these two shapes together, we would call that a?
Complex figure.
Is a shape and a figure the same thing?
Yes.
Do you guys know the difference between area and perimeter?
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to skip right on over that, and we're going to go down to some formulas. I know that you know all of these area formulas. I even know that you know this one, right?
Yes.
The difference between this one and all the others is it's a triangle, and triangles, when calculating area, need to be what?
Divided by 2.
Don't forget that. Okay. All right, here we go. Chunk. Everyone, we're going to read number 8 together, which means everyone's going to read it at the exact same time on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
To chunk means to break a complex shape into basic shapes.
Perfect. You don't need to read these, but these are our basic shapes that we just talked about. So on this shape right here, it was a complex figure. So if you follow my red line, this is what you were actually given to start with, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, and you realize that, hey, I need to break this into 2 basic shapes. So you drew a line like that, yes?
Yes.
Could have you also broken it into 2 basic shapes by drawing a line like this?
Yes.
Yeah, because we have one basic shape there, and then you would have another there, right? Okay, so we broke it into basic shapes like this. And then we found the area of this basic shape, which is a rectangle. What's the area formula for a rectangle?
Base into height.
Say that again.
Base into height.
Sweet, but here's my base down here, right? There's no number. How do I know what to use? Oh, the line on the top is the exact same as the line on the bottom, right? And then my height is 10, yes? Okay, and then the second shape, my base is what? I don't see a 6 down here. I see an 8. Oh, wait, this 8 is actually for all of the complex figure, right? We only want this line right here, which is the same as that line, right? So the base is actually 6 and the height is 7. So here's our first one and here's our second one as far as the areas. We good with that? Okay, real quick, perimeter. I don't think I gave you this number and this number. Could you have figured those out? Why is this number 6 if we didn't know it? How did we figure it out? Jillian? Yeah, this is 2 and this whole thing is 8, right? This line has to be 6 more to match it because those lines would be the exact same size. Yes or no? Okay, sweet. Another example of a complex shape that you could chunk. Another example of a complex shape that you could chunk, right? And then the last thing is, let me go to these notes really quick. Let me go really quick. This is a complex shape, but it's not a polygon because it has curvy lines, right? So there are 3 steps to calculate the area of a blob type shape. Step 1 on the count of 3 is 1, 2, 3.
Find the area.
No. What is the first step right here? Go.
Count all the walls.
So we counted all the whole boxes. Those would be the green ones, right? Then step 2 was?
Combine all partial boxes into full boxes and count them.
Awesome. So like we looked at this one, we're like, hey, those 2 together make a full box, right? Okay, and then we counted them and we got whatever we got. Last thing then, we took this number and we added them together, which would be our 3rd step. Yes or no? Does that make sense? Does anybody have any questions?